This is Lau from Crafts by Lau, and I'm here to show you my Go Wild 2023 Washington, D.C. planner and memory keeper that I have put together. This is my first video, so please forgive my ums, my hesitations, anything I say wrong. I'm just excited to share this with you guys. So starting with the cover, this is actually a Happy Planner cover that they gave to some of the people that went to Go Wild Anaheim last year in 2022. My mom went with me to Go Wild last year, and she sat at a Happy Planner table and got this as part of her swag. So to save myself some money, I decided not to get a Washington, D.C. themed cover since I already had this one. On the first page, I have my name and my phone number, just in case for some reason I lost this at Go Wild, someone would be able to contact me to get it back to me so I can get back my precious hard work. Then on the bottom here, this was part of our ticketing email once we actually bought our ticket. This was part of kind of their decorations in the email, so I just printed this on some sticker paper. Then on the next page, I received this as part of one of my sticker party orders, so I glued that down and then just added some of the Go Wild washi tape that I had bought and then some die cuts that I had also got. This was also part of the ticket confirmation email that we got. So it says, it's official, you are going, and then it has your name on this little cute ticket. On the next page, I printed out the official itinerary from Wild from Planners. And then on the right, I have a picture of the hotel, the name, the address, the dates that I was going. And then this is actually a little pocket folder, and I have the email confirmation printed with all of those details there. On the next page, I have what I was planning to wear each day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then my special outfit for Planjama. And then on the right-hand side, I have my packing list, which I broke up into 3 separate sections. So things that I would need for the conference, like my backpack, scissors, my Sprocket, my table mate gifts, my swaps, things like that. And then my clothing, so everything I needed to make these outfits, as well as all the other extras that I needed. And then toiletries, so all the things I needed to survive the weekend. This page, I have table mate gifts on the left and then swaps on the right. So for table mates, I have one of these hexagons for all the things that I included in my table mate gifts. This is a picture of it all deassembled, and then part of what I made was an acrylic pen holder, and I had added some vinyl to it. So on the front, it says Go Wild Washington, D.C. And then on the sides, it has some purple leopard. And on the back, it said, I heard you were a wild one. So I just created this little flip page here. And then for swaps, I had made 67 keychains that I had painted and added vinyl to. And then I paired that with a contact card. So this is what it looked like individually. And then this was the pile on my kitchen table after I finished all 67. The next page, I had all the people that I had wanted to meet or see at Go Wild because I had made connections with them prior to the conference, or I had met them last year. And then on the right-hand side, I had my bucket list. So I did get to do a lot of these things, but 2 of them I did not get to do. So I didn't go to the Air and Space Museum, which is okay with me. I've been 3 or 4 times already, and I'm actually going back to DC in a couple weeks for another trip, so I could go then. The other thing was hiding 2 items for scavenger hunts. The hotel was not the biggest fan of all of our destashing and hiding things for people, so I kind of deterred myself away from doing that one. Next page, I just have Wild, 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 and those were with the mild liners that Zebra had sent us in our badge box. And then I have my to-do and my to-buy list, so things I needed to get done before I left for the conference. Next page is my budget and spending. So Go Wild is not cheap by any means, and you can do things to cut the cost, but you know yourself best, and so I know myself best, and this is what my budget looked like. So I know that I can't resist the merchandise that they put out, doing table mate gifts, doing swaps, contact cards, all those things. I know I can't resist that, so I accounted that in my budget. And then this year I drove, so I had gas and tolls, and then the parking at the hotel was also pretty expensive, so I had those 2 expenses. And then I personally choose to room by myself at Go Wild. Go Wild is an amazing event, but I personally know I need to decompress sometimes and I need to be in a room by myself to do that. So I choose to room by myself, which adds to the cost. And then I just have what I had kind of spent each day while I was actually at the conference. On the next page, I have this little pocket from Erin Condren that I had in my stash. And then this came in our badge box. So this little pamphlet, it has, you know, some tips, a map of the hotel, a letter from Jeanette, who's the founder of Go Wild, itinerary, and then just some other useful information. On the right here, in our badge box, we had received this beautiful postcard from Simply Gilded. So I just glued that down to have there. Then starting on this page, we start my memory keeper. So every day that I'm at Go Wild, I do at least 2 pages of memory planning to document what I did for the day, what I'm feeling, and all of that. So Wednesday was the day that I drove to Go Wild. Thursday was the registration and then welcome planner sponsor fair thing. And then at night was the welcome party, which is sponsored by Krissyanne Designs. Friday was the first day of sessions, and that's where there are sponsored tables from different companies. So I sat at the plum paper table the first day, and then after sessions, there's a little break, and then there's the wild crop at night. Saturday is the second day of sessions where people often do table mate gifts. So we had sessions, and then after sessions, there's again a little bit of a break, and then Planjama is at night. Sunday was my day to drive home, and then on Saturday after sessions, there was a journaling store like 10 minutes away from the hotel, and so me and a couple friends decided to walk there, and we found these cute little cards for DuPont Circle, which is where the hotel was in DC that we were staying at for Go Wild. So I attached that to my memory planner and just added some photos. So these are all photo opportunities that were near the conference room that Go Wild and sponsors had set up. And then Amy Tangerine was actually at Jenny Bick, which was the journaling store where I got this card. This is the classic photo that everyone takes pointing to their name. So this whole banner has everyone who was attending's name printed on it. And then this photo of Bess from Lights Planners Action and Lisa from Adorkable Lisa. So Lisa and I both joined Bess's Memory Keeping Mondays on Instagram Live. So we got a picture together to commemorate that. Next page is the swag that I received. So it's pretty common to see people post these pictures of all of their swag laid out on a hotel bed before they pack it all up to go home. So that is my picture of all my swag on my king size hotel bed. You should not go to Go Wild for the swag. Swag's not guaranteed. It's just one of the perks of it. You know, if you're going to spend the money on a ticket hoping to get swag and not necessarily about the Go Wild experience, you should just spend that money for the ticket on actual swag you want. The other thing is this swag is not necessarily what everyone at the conference got. This was just my personal swag experience. Shop owners have the opportunity to donate half swag or full swag to Go Wild, and so not everyone will get the same things. The next page, I did sit at Plum Paper on day 1. So they had this tag attached to one of the bags at our seats. So I just added that. And then this is a picture of my actual seat and what I got. And then this is just a list of what I had gotten at the Plum Paper table. I also had everyone pass around my memory planner and add their names and their handles so that we can keep in touch after. And then we all took a picture together as well. This was a card that we received from Erin Condren in our welcome bags that if we took this to their booth at the planner fair, we could get a free gift. So you can see I did go get mine. They wrote EC there to show that I had claimed it. And then I just added some stickers from kits that I had. I also did on day 2, had everyone again write their names of how we can get in contact with them as well after the Go Wild conference. So funny story here. So last year I had sat with Alexis on day 2 of Go Wild, and I had randomly picked a table on day 2 this year and said, there's a bunch of open seats there, like let's go there. and I walk over, and the only person who was standing at the table is Alexis. So it was just super funny because her and I have kept somewhat in contact over Facebook over the last year, so it was great to spend some time with her. The next pages are from the planner fair. So I just listed out all the different sponsors that had booths, a picture of the badge box that we did receive home. These are my tickets for the Avery raffle, and then some pictures throughout the experience there. This was my make and take at the Alt New booth. So it's actually a pin, but I took off the pin back and just glued it down in my memory planner because it has more of a purpose there for me. The next page is the welcome party. So they did have the confetti carpet all 3 nights of Go Wild this year. We accidentally ended up in the confetti carpet line. So going into the welcome fair or welcome party, there was like 2 lines, and this line was moving a lot faster than this line was, and this is where we were. We couldn't figure out why at first, and then we got pretty much to the front and realized it was the line for the confetti carpet, and that was why. So we were pretty much at the front, so we just decided to wait it out. On the right, we have the wild crop stuff. So the first session was with Twinkle Plans Her Day, and she was having us use zebra products, so mild liners and their pens, to create these postcards. So we were supposed to make one and keep it for ourselves, and then make one and give it to a stranger. I did not do that, so both of mine are here. And then I just have who each of the 3 main stage speakers were. So Christine from Twinkle Plans Her Day, Amber Kemp from Damask Love, and then Tessia from Sweet Kawaii Keychains, Sweet Kawaii, and we made keychains for her session, which is this picture here. This ticket is from Zebra doing a raffle, and then I was fortunate enough to get into one of the breakout sessions after the 3 main stage speakers, and so I went to the Calva Plan session where she previewed her adulting basics with us to create some spreads. Next, I have Plan Jamma. So a picture of me with Jen Plans, and then my friend Susie from Lemon Pepper Creations, and then some of my friends that I had met at Go Wild that really made my Go Wild experience, and then just some more photo op pictures. This is another spread for confetti carpet photos. So at Plan Jamma, they did have 2 professional photographers for the confetti carpet. So this is actual confetti from the confetti carpet that I've glued down, and I'm just waiting for the professional photos to come back to finish that page. This is a postcard we got in our swag from Jenny Penny Plans. This is a QR code that we had received from Bess from Lights Winners Action for a playlist. So she gave us these light up foam wand things to kind of wave in the air and dance when we walked into the conference on day 1. And this was attached there with a playlist. So I just glued that down so I don't lose it. This is where my memory planner turns into my notes from the sessions. So there are words misspelled here. My writing is not neat. It's kind of all over the place, but it is what it is, and life is not perfect. So these are my pages. I'm just going to quickly go through them here. This is from day 2 with Bess. So she had us make these origami hearts with some journaling and doodling in her Using Paper to Feel Good session. So I just have a little pocket here to hold the heart that I made. Frank from Post Secret. We were supposed to mail in a secret to him beforehand. I am not great at dropping off mail as soon as it's supposed to go in the mail, and I was afraid of someone finding my secret, so I did not do it. So I just put it in here. And then, like I mentioned, we went shopping after day 2 session. So we got some Krispy Kreme donuts that was right down the street from the hotel. Jenny Bick is the custom journal store that was a 10-minute walk away from the hotel. And then we stopped at another like stationery store that was also super close. And I got this bag, and so I actually glued this down, and in here is like all the coupon and promo stuff that I got from different companies. These are just the ones that did not fit. On the next page, these are just all different pictures of people that I met, and the llama, of course. So Maddie holds a special place in my heart at Plan Jamma. She came up to me and showed me my Instagram and said, like, is this you? and I was in absolute disbelief that someone recognized me from my crafting Instagram and asked me to take a picture with her. So sorry, Maddie, for asking you if you actually meant to find me. I was just totally thrown off and touched by the fact that you came up to me and asked to take a picture. Wild University. So every year at Go Wild, there's an opportunity to take a photo with the Wild University members. So this is just me journaling a little bit about how I need to participate more in Wild U this year, and that Go Wild kind of reinvigorated that light in me. I got to sit with the person who actually made the zebra balloon art. So that's just me documenting that there. Avery had sponsored where you could have someone write in calligraphy on a pen pouch, anything that you had wanted. So that's just me telling the person what to document. My room key that was designed by Krissyanne Designs and my room number. My top 5 moments. This is a napkin from the Cloth and Paper Power Hour snack break. I forget what the actual name of it is, but this is from there. And then this was a postcard that we also got in our swag. This is a postcard that I had bought at one of the souvenir stores that we went to. And then this is just kind of my final thoughts about Go Wild. And then this starts my pages of different contact cards that I got. So anytime there's a blue box, it's someone that I had more of a personal connection with. So like Ellie, I had met last year and we did table mate gifts when we had extras last year. Dory is the person who had made the zebra balloon art. Diana sat with me on day 1. Trisha had waited in line with my friend Susie and I for the confetti carpet. So everyone on here that has a box has a special little extra meaning to me. And then I also have this pocket from the sticker party, and I had added my contact card from this year. So I just had put those in there. And then the last section is someone in the Facebook group had shared a PDF that they made of all the coupon codes that we would get, like we could write it in after Go Wild. So I'm not going to show you those actual pages because they're filled in, but those are filled out and there. That is my Go Wild memory keeper for this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to commenting and talking with you guys in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys.